Even before we start speaking about Waves Football Club, it is very important for us to understand Madh Island football. And we've been playing football in Madh Island since 1960. So that's how far we go, and it has become a part of the culture. There's a lot of legacy that's been carried forward. As a matter of fact, even a lot of players have them in their genes today. So we are not new to football here. Back in the days, so the basic occupation of Madh Islanders are fishing, and some of them which belong to the East Indian community were doing farming as well. Now, so both of these, the Koli community fishing and the farming community, there was this 3 to 4 months in a year where that occupation, their basic occupation would take a back seat because of the weather conditions, and that's where all of these people used to come together and play football to utilize during this off-season time. So Madh Island basically is having, or rather consists of 14 to 16 areas. Right, you have north, south, east, west, all having multiple small areas, and each area used to have their own team. They used to come together, and during this off season they used to not just practice football, but at the same time play the tournament. And at that point of time, people used to play old school tournament, so old school style football. And there were few guys in there who had already played football in their boardings. You know, at that point in time, there were some kids who were sent to boarding in Goa and some of the convent setup that people had. So they used to carry their way of playing football, and they used to compete over here. So a lot of traditional way of playing football, but fierce rivalry. Each area were competing with each other for the top position and trying to play and win the tournaments over here. However, that was still in a nutshell, and there was not much of an exposure as to what was happening outside Madh Island. So the growth was limited. It was more for fun as well as for proving their worth for that particular area as to who's going to be the top performer. So that's where that's how Madh Island was playing football all throughout until the 1990s.
Okay, my journey in football begins in 1985 when I first laced up my boots in beautiful state of Goa. In 1987, I studied at SAI, the Sport Authority of India, a school in Goa, where I had the opportunity to play football and represent Goa, an experience that still holds a special place in my heart. In early 90s, when I came back in Mumbai, Madh Island, I shared my learning experience from Goa with the local boys and started training them. That marks the beginning of my journey as a mentor and coach, where I pass on my knowledge and skill I had gained to the next generation. My focus was not just to develop their football skills, but also on instilling discipline, consistency with essential life skills that goes beyond the game. By early 2000, some of my talents, Santosh, Koli, Clifford Kilmo, had made it big, playing for the state level team of Maharashtra. Seeing them succeed at this level, it was incredibly fulfilling. The journey has been long and fulfilling. Each set of challenges and triumphs. Today I am proud of the impact I had on the lives of young athletes and the role I played shaping their football careers. It is a story of perseverance, passion and joy of giving back to the sports that has given me so much.
Okay, I am Santosh Koli, head coach of Waves FC, and to talk about Madh Island football, Madh Island football is where I started my football. I mean the career, the 20-25 years journey of football, it is where it started. It started in Madh Island. So it's been a long connection of football with Madh Island. So it's been like, I've been playing football since I was a kid. But the actual football, what I started as a learning the actual football Started in maybe in, I guess it was 92, 93 when I met Chandan. He had just come from the boarding and he was training. So where we joined him and he started training us. So that is where we actually started playing football. So from there we started playing football and started building as a team. So he used to take us along, like when he used to go out, like outside Madh Island. So we used to go see him. We also got to practice with him. So that is where the actual football started. And then from there I went on to play for Mumbai Customs. I went for trials, I got selected there, so I played for 3 seasons there. From 1999 till 2002, 3 seasons I played there. And while playing for Mumbai Customs, I also had a opportunity to play the national games. So I played national games when I was already playing for Mumbai Customs. And from Mumbai Customs, I went on to play for Air India. So Air India was playing in the I-League 2nd division then. So they needed a player. I guess they needed a wing back, and I was playing as a left back. So I went on loan from Mumbai Customs to play for Air India. So that season I played there, and then from the next season onwards I got a regular contract at Air India. While playing for Air India, I also got to play with big names like Baichung Bhutia, Sunil Chhetri, all the foreigners like Odafa. Then I played against Yakubu, Jose Barreto, who all played for Mahindras. Then I also got an opportunity to play the Santosh Trophy when I was playing for Air India. So like I played Santosh Trophy for nearly like eight times. I played Santosh Trophy, and I also captained the team in 2007 at Srinagar, and also had an opportunity in 2005. I also had an opportunity to play the finals of the Santosh Trophy, where in the finals I was the captain as our captain was injured. So it's been a long journey as a footballer, and it was like a fun. It was fun playing for so long, and now it's like getting so much from football. I want to give it back to the football. So now we have this club Waves Football. So I want to give all my experience back to the club. So football when I started was, that was not much family support then for the football, because family, it was more of like worried about my studies. So it was like, when will you do your studies if you're playing? So I used to talk to my parents that I can manage both. Along with studies, I can do football as well. So then is when the support from the family came in, because earlier it was like there were not much football in Madh Island, so my parents were not knowing much about football. So it was more about study. So much support started coming when I started playing in the elite division, when I started playing for Customs. So when started people knowing me that he's playing in the elite division, and then when I started playing for Air India, so I also got a job there. In 2006, I was recruited as a Air India employee through Sports Kordha. So then the support increased more. So that's how it is. Like and the conditions. If you ask me about the conditions about then, football, I think it's changed a lot since then. So nowadays football is more of physical and it's more about the fitness level of the player. So that's how it is. Earlier the football was more about skill. So nowadays the football is more about fitness and the strength. So you got to maintain your strength, your fitness to compete at the higher level. So that's how it is now. Looking at Waves, it's really a proud thing for me as a Madh Island boy, because from Waves there are many players who are getting a platform to play in the Mumbai League, and you can also see along with the club, the players are also growing. The club is growing as well. We started from the 3rd division. Now every year getting promotion, we are qualified for the elite division. So it's really a proud moment for every Mud Island guy. So I really hope from here we really go on to the next level. I am the head coach of Waves FC. See, every role in the team is important, from the coaching staff to the players to the management. So every role is important. So my role is to build the team for the league matches, and to make sure every player is fit enough to perform at the highest level. And I think the players are really doing fine, and everyone is giving the best to achieve the goals, and try and win the league. My message would be to all the players would be to be dedicated to football, stay focused, work hard, and go and give your best whenever you play. There might be mistakes in the game while play, but it's not about mistakes. Football is most about your efforts. So don't worry about what mistakes you do. Just to focus on the role you are supposed to play and give your 100%.
So we are here now where he's speaking about the legacy way of playing football, okay, from 1961 to 1990, and then something changes, right? With Chandan's introduction in the football fraternity of Madh Island, he brought in a new style of football, and through his efforts, his struggle and his effort, he was able to create the great players like Santosh, Koli, Clifford Gilmore, and so on and so forth. We saw high where Santosh was able to play at that level, inspiring the next generation, so on and so forth. And just to follow up that, immediately as soon as he hits Maharashtra state team, there are two more coming in the form of Clifford Gilmore and Prakash Patil, and there were so many other players. Now these players were not really a part of the group that Chandan was able to form, but then because Chandan was bringing in these new ideas and these new ways of playing football, his preparation was too much. His focus was too much on physical ability, fitness, and looking at that, all these other teams that were competing in the local tournament in Madh Island, they started being more creative in their approach to football. They couldn't join the group, but then at the same time, whatever could be the reason, they were able to still perform well and compete with this. Now, with fierce competition amongst themselves, what happened was the quality just got up a notch than what used to happen back in the days. And like I said, prior to 1990, hardly anyone made it to the Mumbai Football League, professional league. Now we've got players after players coming in. Okay, yeah, we've got Santosh reaching that height. Yeah, we've got Clifford Gilmore reaching that height and Prakash Patil. But there were a lot of other guys who were still playing in the elite division. Okay, some good legendary players. And then that's where we see that, Madh Island football flourishing. So while these individual growths were happening, and we were expecting a lot coming out from the next generation, because they already got inspired, and some of these folks that we saw, this we're talking between 2000 to 2010. The next generation had even better capability, better potential, better talent. Unfortunately, they were not able to reach the height like these folks were able to. There could be multiple reasons for that. One of the reasons was there was too much focus on private tournaments, because now people from the city outside Madh Island, they started realizing there is so much potential in Madh Island, we should try to take those players. And each of these teams, they were involved in participating in these small-sided games. So as you know, even today, there are so many tournaments that happens almost every weekend that got to do with 5v5. And people, rather than focusing on 9v9 and 11v11, started focusing from Madh Island, started focusing on playing these small-sided games. And that became their playground for almost a decade. And that's where I think we lost a lot of talent, because nobody was actually looking at playing the 11v11 tournaments or the 11v11 professional matches. They were more inclined towards playing these private tournaments. And some of these guys, we felt, and even Chandan and Santosh, when we get a chance to discuss amongst ourselves, these guys have the potential. We are saying that we are comparing them with Santosh, and we felt that they were better potential than Santosh. They had the capability to play for national team as well. That's the kind of talent we had. But these talent got wasted because there was no proper guidance. There was a lack of discipline. And because there was so much focus on private tournaments, not many of them were inclined to play for any of the clubs. There were few that were still making progress, and as of today we have one guy, fortunately, from Madh Island who plays at a very high level. He's represented Maharashtra. He's playing for one of the top club in the city and has gone on to play for the I League team. Okay, we are talking about Shannon Pereira, the current Maharashtra player, and Sunny Koli, who's also managed to play for the I League team for Millet FC. So these are the progressive, but we feel that we could have done far more better. There would have been far more better players that could have gone to bigger distance. And that's where I think the idea, or rather the vision of Waves Football Club comes into play, right? And that's where in 2020, when Chandan started this training for the girls, that's where I got a chance to meet with him, and then strike this discussion with him. What is that we can do for the betterment of football in Madh Island? And the idea was very clear for us. In our mind, we were clear we have to form a team, and we went on to meet Santosh, where we discussed in detail, and he was kind enough to give us the direction in the right path. And from there onwards, like I said, we registered our team, and then here we are. We started with 3rd division. The 1st division, we came second runners up. We got the 3rd place, and we got promoted to 2nd division. 2nd division, as people know today, that we were the champions of 2nd division, getting promoted for the 2nd year consecutively to 1st division. 1st division, we came in the top 4. We got promoted there again, and just last year we were playing Super Division for the first time. That was our 3rd consecutive promotion last year, and Super Division we were so near to winning the championship, but earned the runners-up position and went on to get qualified and promoted to the elite division. And right now we are focusing on giving our guys the platform, top level platform in Mumbai football, the elite division. So we're getting closer and closer to our goal, where we wanted some of our guys to represent at a high level. So we, like Santosh mentioned, we are doing it as a team. At the same time, some of our guys, whenever we see that there is a chance for them to play at a high level, like we did with Sunny Koli and Shannon Pereira representing MYJ. So when platforms like that come in, and Sunny Koli playing for Millet FC, when platforms like that come in, opportunity like that comes in for our guys, we encourage them to take that step forward, because I think that is our goal. That is our vision as well. It is not just a team growth, it is individual growth. And today, I think Waves Football Club has represented Madh Island in the way that we actually dreamt of. We actually envisioned them to do. And we are on the right path. We are not saying that we've achieved everything. I think our goal is, of course, to go on to play at as high level as possible. The short-term goal is to obviously get qualified and play I-League, and then the longer vision would be to play ISL, thereby going on to play the AFC Championship, and then of course the FIFA Club World Cup. Yeah, sounds like a dream, but it's good to have a dream in order to achieve it. There's a sense of optimism in our camp. At this point in time, we've already initiated our practice sessions for the elite division. So the preparation is on there. There's a lot of support, the entire team, the technical staff, and of course we're going to cover the fans part, which has been the big backing for us. I think a lot of our success today is for them, is a representation of what Madh Island football is, the fans, because everybody over there wants to be a part of this team. Everybody wants to play. Unfortunately, there are only these 30 shortlisted players who can be a part of the squad. But they are behind us. They always come to watch the matches, the critical matches, and they see themselves when Waves plays. They see themselves playing, and they see themselves winning, and they see their own dreams getting fulfilled through Waves Football Club. So that's Waves FC.
फुटबॉल मला जास्त आवडायचं नाही पहिला. मी जास्त क्रिकेट खेळायचो. त्याची मग आमची टीम टाकायची रिट्रीटला. आता हे खेळू लागलो तर सगळ्यांना बघू लागलो तर थोडं असं वाटलं का माझी टीम पुरण गेली पाहिजे. आणि मला असं वाटायचं का मी म्हणजे थोडा चांगला खेळायचो आमच्या टीमे. आणि माझ्या संघात पोरं बी आमची चांगली खेळायची. तर हसते हसते ते खेळू लागलो. मग संतोष दादा, मुरगेश दादा, तुम्ही म्हणजे आम्हाला बघितलं खेळतावले. त्याचे मग तुम्ही मला विचारलं खेळशील काय वेव्स. मग त्याच्या मग मी म्हणजे ट्रायल्स राहिलो. थोडं ट्रायल्स बरं खेळलो मी. आणि मग वेव्ससाठी सिलेक्ट झालो. वेव्समध्ये मी खेळलो. मग हसते हसते खेळत राहिलो. तर मी म्हणजे माझ्या वरचे प्लेयर मी बघित राहिलो काहीसं खेळताना. मला बी त्यांच्यासारखं म्हणजे बनायचं होतं. आता मी वेव्समध्ये म्हणजे प्लेईंग 11मध्ये डिफेंडर खेळते आता. आणि फर्स्ट डिव्हिजनला मी सगळ्या टुर्नामेंट खेळलो. सुपरला बी मी सगळं खेळलो. मला वाटलं नसतं की मी प्लेईंग 11मध्ये हाय करूनची. त्यांच्या म्हणजे सगळं शिकायला मिळते कसं खेळायचं, काय खेळायचं, रिस्पेक्ट कशी करायची, हे सगळं. जे आपल्या टीम वेव्समध्ये म्हणजे अशी पोरांकडे कोणचे बी बहु क्वालिटी आपल्या पोरांच्या. कवरे बी कांच्या बी मोठा क्लब असला तर त्यांच्यासमोर खेळू शकतात ना आपले.
हाय
नाव काय?
ऋतिक कोली.
क्रिसचं काय रिलेशन?
माझा बारका पाऊस आहे तो. आम्ही सगळी संघातीच राहत आहोत. आणि तो फुटबॉल खेळते तर मी बहुत प्राऊड फील करते त्यासाठी का तो फुटबॉल खेळते. तो बोलला त्याचं काही त्यांनी मी त्याला बहुत सपोर्ट केला आहे. माझं पण ड्रीम होतं खेळायचं. पण मी जॉब असायचो तर मला सगळं नाही भेटलं खेळायला. तर मी त्याला दिलं ती ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी का तू खेळ. आणि मम्मी डॅडी पण त्याला बहुत सपोर्ट करते. तर मान नाही भेटलं तर मी त्याला बहुत सपोर्ट केला आहे का तू खेळ. जर माझं ड्रीम आहे ते तू पण कंप्लीट कर. तुझी पण ड्रीम्स कंप्लीट कर. सगळं आहे बेस्ट आहे. त्याला बी बघून आमच्या त्यांची बहु पोरांचं क्रिकेट खेळत फुटबॉल क्रिकेट दोन्ही खेळत चालू केलं आहे. आणि मोस्टली तर फुटबॉल त्याला बघूनची बहु जणांचं चालू केलं आहे. आणि तो बारक्या पोरांना बहु सपोर्ट करत आणि त्यांना घेऊनची प्रॅक्टिस पण करीत असते तो. तर बहु बरं वाटते का तो आमचे गावांच्या पोरांना बी वरती घेत चालला आहे. म्हणजे बहु प्राऊड फील होतं आहे का आमच्या गावांचा पोर त्या लेवलला खेळत आहे. आणि स्पेशली तर आमच्या फॅमिली म्हणजे पहिला येतो का तो त्या लेवलवर खेळायला चालला आहे आता. बहुत प्राऊड फील आहो मी.
मी क्रिसचा डॅडी. आणि त्याला मी आता सपोर्ट करतो की तुला जे लागेल ते तू कर आणि तुझ्या पायावर उभारायचा प्रयत्न कर. पण तो त्याला लहानपणापासूनच ना मला वाटतं ते पहिला क्रिकेटचा जास्त शौक होता त्याला. त्याच्यानंतर तो आस्ते आस्ते तो फुटबॉलमध्ये जावं लागला. पण माझ्या लक्षात नव्हतं तो फुटबॉल खेळत होता असं. क्रिकेटचं मला थोडं लक्ष होतं कारण ते माझ्यासमोर खेळला जातो इथे आमच्या ग्राउंडवर. त्याच्यानंतर तो फुटबॉलमध्ये गेला. त्याच्यानंतर तो पुढे जात राहत. पण तो जायचं तेवढं माझ्या लक्षात नव्हतं पहिला. नंतर मला तो बोलू लागला की डॅडी मला असं करायचं. मग मी इथे जाते. सकाळी मी आता मी फिशिंग बिझनेस म्हणजे बोटीचा धंदा आहे. म्हणजे मासलीचं हे असतं तुम्ही त्यालाच जास्त त्रास देतो. हा मोठा मुलगा माझा तर जरा याच्यातच त्याला एवढा शौक नव्हता याचा. पण त्याला होता. आणि त्याला मी बोललो की तू कुठे जातोस. तर बोलतो मला फुटबॉलमध्ये मी जॉईन होतो. अशा ठिकाणी खेळायला जातो. तर चालेल बोलू जा. मग मला कळवत जा म्हणजे असं. मग तो जेव्हा बोलला ना की मला वेळी माझी प्रॅक्टिस आहे. कधी बोलायचं माझी मॅच आहे आणि सकाळी मला 6:30ला जायचं आहे 6ला जायचं आहे की कधी 8ला पण असं निघायचं होतं. तर मी त्याला कधीच असं बोललो नाही की तू जाऊ नको कुठे काय नको. जा चांगल्या कामासाठी जा असं माझं त्याचं हे होतं. हां दुसऱ्याला काय नसतं.
आणि तुम्ही गावात बी गेलं ना तरी मला म्हणजे कोण ना कोण बोलतात का क्रिश म्हणजे चांगला खेळतंय. तर म्हणजे मला आनंद होते. म्हणजे हां कोण बी बोलला हां क्रिश मस्त खेळला आज. क्रिशची मॅच होती मस्त वाटलं बघायला. तर म्हणजे चांगलं वाटते. म्हणजे जास्तीत जास्त म्हणजे तो फिशिंगचे यानं असतंय तरी बी आम्ही त्याला म्हणजे पाठवितो की जा करून शे. त्याला जास्त सपोर्ट करतो. तू तरी पुरण हो म्हणजे असं. हां याचा डॅडी पण क्रिकेट खेळायचा पहिला. तर त्याचं म्हणजे स्वप्न ते अर्धं राहिलं. पण पोराचं स्वप्न तरी बरं पुरं होऊ दे.
पहिला फर्स्ट आमचे सागर टीम सागर स्पोर्ट्स क्लबलाच चालू केलं खेळायचं. नंतर गावात चालू टुर्नामेंट असतात तिकडे परफॉर्मन्स बघून चालू केलं. म्हणजे बाहेरच्या टीम पण यायच्या, त्यांच्यासोबत खेळून थोडं म्हणजे कॉन्फिडन्स लेवल वाढला. नंतर आमच्या गावातले मुरगेश दा, संतोष दा, चंदन दा सर्व टीमचे हे होते सिनियर लोक, त्यांनी टीम चालू केली वेव्स क्लब. मग तिकडे झालं खेळायचं चालू केलं. नंतर तिकडे सिलेक्शन झालं. तिकडून नंतर बाहेर खेळायला भेटलं. बँड्रा असं बाहेर खेळलं. तिकडून जसे खेळायला लागले फर्स्ट 2020 चालू केली टीम, ते 2025पर्यंत अजून टीमचे चालूच आहे. तिकडे बाहेर खेळून म्हणजे कोणते पण प्लेयर येतात बाहेरचे. ते पहिला असं घाबरं वाटायचं की यांच्यासोबत कसं खेळणार, काय खेळणार, म्हणजे आपला होणार की नाही परफॉर्मन्स. तर ते घाबरं होतं मनात. तर त्याच्यानंतर खेळून ते पूर्ण घाबरं मनातून गेलं. पूर्ण आता कोणती पण टीम आली बाहेरची, कोणते पण प्लेयर आले तरी घाबरत नाही आता खेळायला.
सकाळी लवकर उठायला लागते 5 वाजता, कधी 4 वाजता, जसं मच्छेल तसं उठायला लागते.
मच्छी आल्यावर डायरेक्ट आईस
फॅक्टरी न्यायचं, म्हणजे तुकून बिकून ते सगळं ओके करून
आईस फॅक्टरीवर कुठे जाता तुम्ही?
कुलाबला जाता.
कोलाबा मार्केटमध्ये येते सगळं एवढं लांब मड ते कोलाबा किती तासाचा, कसं जाता तुम्ही?
गाडी फिरते ना आपली,
ट्रक असतो, टेम्पो मध्ये जातात.
टेम्पोमध्ये.
ओके. आणि मग एवढं लांब किती तास लागतो जायला?
1.5 तास 2 तास ट्रॉफिक नाही भेटली तर लवकर.
सकाळी म्हणजे 4 वाजता किंवा 5 वाजता निघालं तर ट्रॅफिक नाही भेटत.
रात्रीचे 12 वाजता निघता.
माझं फुटबॉल म्हणजे स्टार्टिंगला म्हणजे मेन चालू झालं ते आम्ही पहिला गल्लीन खेळायचो, प्रॅक्टिस करायचो, जाम हार्डवर्क करायचो, मेहनत करायचो. मग चंदनांना पण आमची प्रॅक्टिस बघायला पण होता, घेवायचा पण. आम्ही पण म्हणजे खूप केलं, अजून पण करतोय, पण खूप केलं. तर मग रिट्रीटला पहिला 5 साईड व्हायची, 6 साईड व्हायची, 4 साईड पण झाले, खेळलो पण. तर मग चंदन नाना, मुरगेश नाना, संतोष नाना तिघांचं पण डिसाईड केलं की थोडं फुटबॉल म्हणजे मोठं करायचं. म्हणजे तर थोडं मोठं करून पहिला 5 साईड खेळून म्हणजे असं वाटायचं की जाम म्हणजे खूप खेळलो, म्हणजे जाम खेळलो. पण आता 8 साईड खेळून असं वाटतं की अजून 11 साईड केलं तर अजून सगळी शिकतील आणि चांगले खेळतील. म्हणजे आईचं इम्प्रूव्ह म्हणजे अजून व्हायला पाहिजे माझ्या हिशोबाशी, तर अजून व्हायला पाहिजे. 8 साईड खेळतात ते पण मोठा फुटबॉल आहे, पण अजून 9 साईड 11 साईड. पण ते चंदनांना, मुरगेशना, संतोष नाना ते म्हणजे मी रिक्वेस्ट करते की अजून ते मोठं होल. तर मग संतोष नानांनी मला फोन केला, डिसाईड केलं. आणि मग असं गोल एरियान खेळलो आणि त्या एरंड्यामध्ये डायरेक्ट खेळलो. तर मला जाम डिफरंट वाटला. खेळलो, चांगले प्लेयरच्या संगती खेळलो. आणि माझा 2-3 वर्षाचा एक्सपिरियन्स, जास्त 2-3 वर्षाचा एक्सपिरियन्स मी त्याही खेळलो. आणि तवर्षी पण खेळलो आणि आम्ही चॅम्पियन पण झालो. प्लस मला तवर्षी परत विजेतावर कॉल आला, तवर्षी वरती कॉल आला. परत मी मिल्लत एफसीमध्ये साईन केली. परत मला तवर्षी ॲलाइट पण खेळायला भेटलं फर्स्ट टाईम. आम्ही कॉर्पोरेट खेळलो, पण मी प्रायव्हेट नाही खेळलो. ॲलाइट प्रायव्हेट पण खेळलो. प्रायव्हेट मला आय लीग 3साठी पण परत कॉल आला. तीच टीम प्रमोट झाली, परत आय लीग 3 पण खेळू शकतात. पण माझं एक बोलणं असं आहे दादा की आपली वेव्हची टीम, आता मी पण आय लीग पण खेळलो. आताच म्हणजे 2 वर्ष झाली मी आय लीग 3 खेळलो. आणि आता ॲलाइटात सुपरला होतो. सुपरने ॲलाइटमध्ये कॉम्पिटिशन आहे, पण आता सुपरपेक्षा बेटर ॲलाइटची बेटरपेक्षा आय लीग 3ला आहे. पण आय लीग 3ला पोचायला म्हणजे म्हणजे अख्खी गावांची आपली सगळी पोरं आणि त्याला म्हणजे कसं सपोर्ट, सगळं जिम वगैरे, सगळं नानाचं हार्डवर्क, सगळं मेहनत, प्रॅक्टिस ते सगळं परफेक्ट आहे माझ्या हिशोबाशी. तर जास्त डिफरंट नाही म्हणजे आय लीग 3ला पण पोचायचं. तर पहिला मेन आपल्याला अवर्षी चॅम्पियन झालं पाहिजे. तर माझं यायचं बोलणं नाही. मला तर म्हणजे
आपल्या टीममध्ये तर मी आता आहे मिल्लत केलो एरंडे केलो माना म्हणजेच वाटलं बरं पण माना आता नाना तुम्ही पण सोचिता की गावांची टीमवरती पडली तर मी पण असं सोचितोय की मी एकटा आवडतावर नाही जाण्यापेक्षा मीच गावान केलो तर गावांची टीमवरती केली तर मला अजून बेटर वाटेल. मग ती टीम जरा मी आयली खेळू शकत तर मी गावांची टीम घेते नाही कला खेळू शकत आयली.
चांगलं वाटतंय आणि त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांनी मेहनत बी पुष्कळ केले. सकाळी सकाळी म्हणजे हार्डवर्किंग धावायला बिवायला जातो. आम्ही तर कधी कधी म्हणजे झोपलेलो असतो तरी तो सकाळी सकाळी उठून जातो मेहनत करतो आणि चांगला खेळतो पण चांगला. आणि इकडचे म्हणजे सगळे लोक बोलतात की मस्त खेळतो. प्रॅक्टिस पण त्याची चांगली आहे आणि मस्त एकदम.
आम्हाला म्हणजे 2 वाजता मावरे येते ते तो बी मदत करते म्हणजे येते मावरं बिवरं डेवराला. मग ते आमचं झाल्यावर मग ते परत तो त्याच्या कामाला तो जाते. हां
आम्ही सपोर्ट करतो त्याला. आमचं काम म्हणजे आम्ही मग त्याला सांगतो की तुझ्या प्रॅक्टिसला तू जा बाकीचं काय ते आम्ही सांभाळून घेऊ.
95 to 98% of the population in Madh Island belong to working class. Everyone, may it be the woman of that family or the man of that family, they've always involved in working hard to earn their daily livelihood. There are daily struggles, challenges, and there is so much that is being done to make a living out of the daily days, you know. And for them, this Waves Football Club, this particular sport, through Waves Football Club, what we are trying to do is, even if we give them those moments of glory where they feel happiness, they forget their daily chaos, daily hustle and bustle. Even if for 5 minutes we give them that feeling of happiness through these glory phases of Waves Football Club, if they're able to achieve that happiness through us, I think it's going to be a good give back to the people of Madh Island, is what we feel. And they deserve it. Like I said, everybody wants to be a part of it. This club is not just by the players or the management staff or the owners. It is for the people of Madh Island. It is by the people of Madh Island, and everything we're going to be doing it together. So that is the purpose as well. And without their support, we're not going to make much progress. So far, whatever we've seen coming from them has really given us that push to go to distance, and I'm sure that's going to continue. And yeah, that's all that I want to say.
As Waves FC, you know, for grassroots level, there are a lot of things we need to change. First, the base is that all the kids should come from the age of 6 or 7, they should start playing football. Then we can teach them how to touch, how to run. We can make some changes if there are any drawbacks in them. We can do some fine tuning. We can explain the parents what needs to be done for the kids, what food they should eat, because right now you can see the way the boys eat, all junk food they eat. So we can explain the parents what to eat, what to not to eat, and be disciplined in their career. And the main part, just not focus only on football, but about their studies also.
मैं वेव्स टीम का अंडर 14 का कोच हूँ, तो हम लोग मतलब बच्चे लोग को भी लेकिन यहाँ पे वही प्रॉब्लम था जैसे मेरा प्रॉब्लम था। अंडर 14 का अभी चले, आज हमारे मड में अभी भी एक क्रिकेट सीज़न आता है, फिर फुटबॉल से सीज़न आता है, दोनों आते हैं। तो बच्चे लोग कभी कभी ध्यान देने, हम लोग उसको ट्राई करते हैं कि हम लोग फोकस है। और दूसरी बात है क्या, वेव्स आने से फ़ायदा ऐसा हुआ ना कि मड आइलैंड के बच्चे लोग को बाहर जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ रही, क्योंकि अगर जैसे हम लोग जैसे 2-2 घंटा ट्रैवलिंग जाना, 2 घंटा ट्रैवलिंग से आना, तो वो आज के बच्चे लोग अगर करने बोला मुझे लगता है बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है उनके लिए। तो वेव्स के जो भी मड आइलैंड के बच्चे लोग हैं उसके लिए वेव्स एक इतना एक ये मिला है प्लेटफॉर्म कि जहाँ पे वो हार्डली मेरे ख्याल से 10 मिनट भी नहीं, बाइक पे 5 मिनट में पहुँच सकते हैं इतना दूर। हम लोग तो 2-2 टाइम प्रैक्टिस करने थे नेशनल कैंप में, प्लस हम लोग वर्कशॉप में जाते तो वो प्रैक्टिस होता था। यहाँ पे तो नज़दीक क्लोज है, तो बेटर ऑप्शन है बच्चे लोग के लिए कि नज़दीक है, प्लस यूनिटी है, मड आइलैंड का यूनिटी है, प्लस मुर्गेश नदार जो यहाँ का जो फाउंडर मेंबर है इसका वेव्स का, वो इतना सपोर्ट कर रहा है ये, तो बेटर है वेव्स के लिए। बच्चे लोग ने बहुत सपोर्ट करना चाहिए वो चीज़ के लिए। और हार्ड प्रैक्टिस, और एक वेव्स का एक ही मकसद है क्या प्लेयर जो भी यहाँ का है, एक लोकल प्लेयर है ना, एक ऊपर हाई लेवल तक एक आई लीग ISL इंडिया टीम में जाके खेले, तो एक उनका मकसद है वो कंप्लीट होता है।
Now that's one area that we really need to focus on. We feel that although given the effort that we put in with our grassroots, there is still long distance for us to travel. I think that is one area that we really need to develop, we really need to work on. So far, there has been some good success stories with our grassroots players, some young upcoming guys. As a matter of fact, few of the folks who have been with us with the under 14, under 16 squad are now part of the senior team. 3 players from there has already made it to the senior team, and they're going to be playing elite division in itself is a good story for them to carry forward, and inspiring one for the rest of the upcoming guys as well. But I think there's a lot of credit that is due that we need to give, and I wanted to utilize this documentary to share that. In the football fraternity in Mumbai Football Association or the Mumbai Football, there has been a lot of reputed academies and clubs who are always on the lookout for upcoming stars, and we have been supported. I would like to name a few. Clayton from D'Souza Football Academy, he's been kind enough to give opportunity for our under 13 boys. There have been few boys from our team who have gone on to represent DFA at not just the Yuva Premier League YPL, but also in the I League that happens for the under 17 and the under 14 team. Similarly, then we talk about Ajit sir, Ajit Sawant, who is the owner and who also play a very prominent role in Mumbai Football Association. He's been very supportive. He had given platform for our girls team, women's team in the women's league of MFA. So a lot of credit goes to him. Not just that, I think when you talk about Ajit sir, he's always been on the lookout for guys and girls coming out of the coastal zone, and you'll always find some of the representation in his team coming from this zone. So I think his belief on the talent that is being available in the coastal zone is really admirable, and we thank him for everything that he's done for the community as well as for the young girls and boys from our team. Then I would like to take an opportunity to thank you, Jaivan Patak, who is an owner of YSA, again a reputed club, an academy. We have some of our under 17 boys playing for them. So while Waves FC doesn't have its own grassroots team in these professional leagues, these are our supporting academies and clubs from unreputed ones from the city who have been able to provide us that platform. So we are really grateful for them. And last but not the least, my friend Pritam Madik, who's the owner and one of the leading, not just owner but a good coach for women's football in the city. He's with his open heart has welcomed our girls, and one or two players from our team have been able to make it to that high performing team Mumbai Knights, and he was kind enough to give us that opportunity as well. So these are few people who have really shown their heart out to support our upcoming stars, the youth as well as the women's team, and we are thankful for that. And Waves FC is not just trying to push our guys to go and represent some of these good academies, but at the same time on a longer run we are looking at having our own academy, and then teams that can where we can have our own team playing and competing with these best academies in the city.
पहला मम्मी क्या बोलती थी, हाथ पाँव टूटा तो उसका जिम्मेदारी तू है, उसका गारंटेड हम तेरे को देखेंगे भी नहीं।
हमने डिसाइड किया बाद में, चलो वेव्स फाइनलाइज हो गया रखने का, क्योंकि वो अपना कम्युनिटी को भी मतलब थोड़ा उसका टच आ रहा है, मतलब वो चीज़ का।
Waves FC, pride of Madh Island.